This is going to be a moving meditation, so I'd recommend standing if you can, and if not, wherever you're at, it's perfect. So, wherever you find yourself at, notice your feet. Feel the contact of your feet to the otherness of your shoes, the floor, the ground, the earth. And then relax your toes, balls of your toes, your heels, the whole nervous system to come down to earth, to pause, to meet the sensations of contacting with solidity. And if you notice your mind judging the sensations as good or bad, just know that to be a trap, just another distraction, and come back to sensing your feet again, while staying gently rooted in your feet, like noticing that there are energetic ties between you and the earth underneath, and from every toe of your feet there are energetic roots going down to earth, and their energy from her lifting you up as well. So noticing this energetic connection, and then broaden your awareness as it travels up to your ankles, and track this energy into your knees, your hips, and if you notice any holdings, tension, release them with your exhalation. Sense the nonverbal swaying dance happening between the earth and your feet, and let that energy subtly and slowly move your feet from inside, in tune to this energy as it travels up to the marrow of your bones, to your joints, in your muscles, and then move intuitively, allowing this energy to go wherever it needs to go, and untangle and unknot blockages, grief, sadness, fear, not enoughness, blame, shame, whatever. We will sense it as it comes. Certain memories or images will arise, and you notice that, and you move that, really listening naturally to how your body wants to move. And you might make sounds, groan, growl, yawn, cry, fart, and hear crackling sounds, or release bubbles, or feel tingles and slight pain. And you might notice rage come up. You might notice joy come up, compassion and understanding and love for yourself and for everyone come up. Whatever comes up, they're all invited without your judgment of good or bad. Your practice is to stay centered and connected with that initial life force greater than your small self that came down, then came up from the earth and met you, and let that energy keep moving these conceptual and non-conceptual knots in your physical and energetic body. Take your time and explore this movement. What wants to be lifted up? What wants to be heard and felt? What wants and needs to be witnessed and given voice? You're not making up movements with your mind. The healing energy inside, I call this the Dakini energy. It's an intuitive wisdom keeper inside you that is in connection with the rest of the cosmic wisdom that's moving you like a torch, like a snake with the jeweled headlight, and that's moving you, spiraling in like a washing machine, clearing up this whirlpool of an energy of a sort. You can move gently, slowly, or if it needs to move in more activated state, listening and doing what it's asking you to do. You might find yourself in really surprising, contorted and strange shapes that are not permitted by the programmed culture, by the conformed culture. But here you're giving yourself permission to release the one that's free, that's untamed and wild, to move you and get yourself into shapes and forms that unknots, that untangles, that makes you remember your inherent freedom and healing capacity. And let this luminosity bring consciousness to all parts of your body. And really do what it asks of you to do. It might ask you to pause, to pulse, to shriek, to hum, to growl, to laugh, to cry, to weep, to get down on the floor and release it all. Whatever it is for this session, you allow yourself to lean into this unknown realm that calls you home. Freedom from duality, from this good and bad, this proper and improper, from this normal and abnormal judgments. So many emotions live and make home in the crevices of our body. We're allowing ourselves to meet them. We might notice our fear of meeting and touching them. So we're trusting in this intuitive energy that gives you confidence to move these stuck energies, to shapeshift, to shed, to transform the density in the body, the stuckness in the body, into a luminous, free, rainbow body. In yoga, we call these cleaning up our nadis in our chakras. In Tibetan Buddhism, we call this accessing our Vajra body, the indestructible, inherent rainbow body, the pure essence of all the 5 elements of earth, water, fire, wind, and ether, not covered up with misconception, but free in its essential form, just a display of all these rainbow movements and forms. And allow this energy to break your concepts with such boundless tenderness, spaciousness, reverence, and sacredness. In this moment, you have a potential to remember whatever you need to remember to free yourself from all dualistic concepts, of all the not enoughness, of all the small self stories of imperfections, and how that needs to cover our boundless inherent goodness. So moving this energy, remembering yourself before your trauma. And as you finish this practice, lay down on your back or front, renewed in remembrance. And take this practice wherever you go, whenever you forget and feel stuck, constricted, small,